What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Body Slam Full Gear Preview and Prediction Show. I am Cassidy Haynes. I am joined. I got my I got the echo on. Boom. Sorry about that. Production errors. There we go. Anyway, I'm joined with Jaychele Nicole and Carisa Lopez. Jaychele and Carisa, how you guys doing today?
I'm great. I'm so excited to be on here, giving my predictions, talking everything full gear. I know that this is going to be an amazing show. I'm so excited. It's my second ever AEW PPV I'm watching live. I think I watched All Out. I watched Double or Nothing a day behind. So I'm just kind of actually watching AEW stuff live now. I'm really excited. I've never given my predictions on the air before, so I feel like I'm going to get scrutinized if I get something wrong.
Oh, don't worry. I get everything wrong, so you shouldn't worry at all. It's great. I'm notorious for this. This is what I'm known for, how bad I am at predictions. It's great. I go with my heart and my bias all the time. I'm like, man, I know this guy. I do think so. Yeah, you're gonna beat me. Don't worry.
Okay.
As long as somebody dethrones the current Body Slam champion, Topher, over Happy Jabroni, over at the Jabroni's podcast. That's all that matters to me because he took the belt from me and Dom. He's got his own belt. He's the double champion right now. He's got both show titles. So.
Oh, that's got to change.
Yeah. So JJ says hello. What's up, JJ?
All right. Hi, JJ. Thank you for always sharing and supporting us.
All right, guys. So. Who's ready to dive in? You want to do this full gear? Let's run down the card real quick for everybody, and then we'll go into each match. So, as of right now, we all think that we're probably going to get some more matches, I think, tonight, or at least Rampage, but probably said at least a couple before it's done. But as of right now, we have the Falls Count Anywhere match, Christian Cage and Jurassic Express versus the Superkliq. We have the Women's World Championship match, Britt Baker against Tay Conti. I can't pronounce things. I'm horrible, guys. We have the AEW World Championship Eliminator Tournament final match between Bryan Danielson and Miro, who advanced last week, replacing Moxley. We also have the Minneapolis Street Fight between the Inner Circle and the American Top Team. We have the AEW World Tag Team Championship match, Lucha Brothers versus FTR. And is that just the tag team match for the AEW tag titles, or is it both? Do you guys know?
It's AEW titles.
Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think it was unification, but I wasn't sure. We also have Darby Allin versus MJF, and Darby will be with Sting, and Wardlow will have MJF with him, I think. Then we got CM Punk, Eddie Kingston, and then we also have the World Championship match, Kenny Omega defending against Adam Hangman Page. So let's just get started. Let's look at each match. My dogs are going nuts, by the way. I apologize for that. They're the worst. Yeah. One's blind, the other one's an asshole. It's a whole thing. Anyway. Yeah. They got in a fight today. Have you ever seen a blind dog get in a fight? She's like an alligator. She just starts chomping all over the place. She doesn't know what she's biting at. She just starts biting the air in all directions. I'm going to hit mute and yell at them for just a second. Hang on just a second.
Okay. Well, I just want to say hi to everyone in the comments. Hi, Leo. Hi, Drew. Hi, JJ. Thank you guys so much for being with us live. We're really excited. I worked on the graphic myself. I turned us all into the gears like in the AEW poster. So, yeah, I'm very excited. Carisa, how do you feel?
I'm super excited. I mean, I'm excited for any AEW pay-per-view because they're, like, the best ones out there. Like, besides, like, the New Japan stuff and, like, WWE, whatever, AEW pay-per-views have been one of my favorites to tune in. Even though it's probably 4 hours long or something, I just love watching them, just, being entertained.
Cass, you're going to be there, right?
Yeah, I'll be there for sure.
Oh my
I'll be
God,
there. I leave Friday morning at 6 a.m. from Atlanta. I think I arrive in Minneapolis at about 10 o'clock, and then be there for Rampage, and then I'm there all weekend. I do Full Gear on Saturday, and then I'm going to First Wrestling on Sunday. So
are you going to go see Max's concert?
I'm going to try. What night is that? Is that Friday?
Yeah.
It's right after Rampage, right?
Yeah,
it's right after
80%
Rampage,
sure.
Because the bowling thing's Thursday, correct?
Yeah, let me check. Let me check Cody's thing.
Leo, we love you too.
Yeah, I think Cody's thing's Thursday.
Yes, the AEW bowling event is on the Thursday.
Okay, that's what I thought. So they got a full week. They got Dynamite tonight, then bowling tomorrow.
Did you
and
see
then,
the meet and greet they released for Rampage?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
saw
my
that
mind is
it's a bunch of
blown.
people. Who all was on it? There was a bunch of people. I didn't really.
It's a Superkliq. It's Britt Baker. Bryan Danielson. I was like, where were these people when I had a meet and greet?
Right. But trust me, I don't have the funds either. It's killing me. I'm in the negative every month, dude. It sucks. It sucks. It'd be better if I worked for an outlet instead of being the outlet. So it's like all coming out of my pocket. You know what I mean? If I worked for a company, they'd pay me to go, but instead I have to pay to go. So it's very I just hope at the end of the year that I can make it back on my taxes because it is a business expense. But yeah, no, it's expensive to go in. But somebody's got to be there to cover for us. So I'm doing it for the team, guys. I'm taking it for the team. Taking this hit to the wallet to just suffer through this for you guys. But yeah,
it's not like you're going to be suffering. So let's not do that one.
I try to make it seem like I'm the victim here. Anyway, yeah, no, the graphic does look great. By the way, I love what you did there, Drew. He complimented you on it, so I'm gonna pop that up as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, the meet and greet. Who all was on it again? Did you run that down already? Sorry, my dogs were distracting me.
Do you have it up, Carissa? I think it was I remember Superkliq, Britt Baker, and Bryan Danielson, but it was like a full graphic.
I know. Malachi Black is gonna be there.
Yeah, I saw him on the graphic. I just saw the graphic when it popped across my thing. Somebody sent it to me today. I think somebody posted in the group chat. Maybe we were in. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find it, but it's
it doesn't matter. We're all right. Anyway, I'm gonna try to go. I might go. I don't know. It just depends on what time I get in and how everything works, and just get into the hotel. There's a bunch of stuff to do Friday before I get there, and the meet and greet for me is kind of different too because I always see these guys. So really. Yeah, I just like to get any media from it. You know what I mean? Usually, they usually don't let you do interviews. That's what I'm saying. It's not like I could go there and do an interview or whatever. Right. You know what I mean? Because there's people waiting in line, so it's not like I can go there and pull stuff content wise because it's not really the same thing. It's not like a scrum interview kind of thing.
I have a list here of people.
Okay.
Bryan Danielson, Lucha Brothers, JR, Britt, Heyman, Adam Page, and the Superkliq.
Nice, that's good. What time does it start?
Oh no, this is a Rampage one. From Friday 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
3 to 5 their time.
Nice. Yeah, and I think the doors open at 6 and the show starts at 7, but it doesn't hit TV until 9. So we got 2 hours of tapings beforehand, I think. So
wow.
If I look at because they sent me an email and it said that, I think.
And then the Saturday meet and greet is Malachi Black, Ruby Soho, Orange Cassidy, Sting, the Narosa, and Jurassic Express from 3 to 5.
They were like, let's throw everybody you want to meet, put them in the meet and greets.
Yeah, that's good. That's 2 solid days right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, let's see. Let's see how everybody does prediction wise. You guys ready to take notes and let's see who wins this? I guarantee you, though, you guys are going to beat me. So if you're worried about any scrutiny on how this is going to go, I guarantee you're going to be more than impressed with how this goes.
I have Alex McCarthy actually gave me a nickname around last year.
I saw that.
The resident fantasy booker. So.
I saw him tout that when he tweeted that or a couple earlier this week or whatever. I was like, that's right. So I think I know you're gonna beat me. It's really between you two. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. All right, so let's see. I think we're gonna start off. Let's start off with the Falls Count Anywhere match. Christian Cage and the Jurassic Express, Lucha Boy and Luchasaurus against Superkliq. Or Jungle Boy, whatever. Yeah, sorry. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus against Superkliq. Adam Cole. Lucha Boy, whatever, Jungle Boy. He's got some beard now. He's trying. I like it, though. He's looking – they're adulting him up with his beard, though. He's going to be Jungle Man soon if he keeps that beard coming in. What do you guys think? All right, I'll let you – who wants to start this one? Tell me what you think.
I'll go.
All right.
I honestly am intrigued by this match. I mean, I mean, they had some sort of like pause for that storyline because Christian was an Impact, but I think this is gonna like complete everything. So for me, I really, really want to see the team of Jurassic and Christian Cage to take the W in this.
Okay. I have the Superkliq actually. My reasoning is based on they won the last tag match, which made me want to choose Jungle Boy and Christian and Luchasaurus. But I looked at my predictions overall, and I was like, they need more heels to win in this pay-per-view, and they can let Cole get a pin on Christian here and continue that storyline, which is what he had originally written on like the notepad, which was Cole versus Christian. I think they do want to do that match eventually. So I had that, and I think since this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, there's going to be a big bump. There's going to be a crash pad involved. Like, this is going to be a crazy match. I'm very excited. I wasn't excited when they first announced it because I thought it was just going to be like a regular match, but the fact that it's like a Falls Count Anywhere like really boosted up for me. So I'm excited for this match.
Same, yeah, and I'm gonna go with you. I think Superkliq takes this one as well. I'm gonna go with you on that one. But yeah, I think this one's gonna be all over the arena. We're gonna have some high spots, people going off the stage through crash pads, off the. Yeah, I don't know how the arena's set up. Depends on how, how everything's stacked. But there's gonna be some spots. People are gonna be jumping off stuff. Somebody. So yeah, this is gonna be your high spot, just infested with high spots match. But I can't wait for that one. Let's see here. We got. JJ thinks it's going to be he sides with you, Carissa. So, and Leo agrees with us. So there we go. We got some split there on that one.
I think in this match, Jungle Boy is going to get the chance to like show out, and I think he needs to here, because we haven't really seen him. Well, at least to my knowledge, in like these like Extreme Rules kind of like non-traditional like matches that aren't just in the ring. So now he kind of has the opportunity to show what he can do in one of those types of matches. So I'm excited for that also.
I agree. Yeah, I think he's going to shine in this one. He's going to do something crazy.
Oh,
and I think the Bucks usually do something high spot too. Everybody's going to do something nuts. This is just going to be just, like I said, everybody's going to have something crazy that they shine with in this one, I believe.
Yeah.
Let's see. But yeah, all right. So what we have next, we got let's just do the Women's World Championship match. Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D, defending her title against Tay Conti. I think Anna Jay is going to be with her, of course, and of course, Britt will have Reba, Rebel, and Jamie Hayter. Let's see, Chris, you started last time.
Rebel, not Reba.
I say Reba, but that's just because I like the joke. But yeah, let's start with you this time, Jaychele. What do you think?
I have it as an easy, obvious win for Britt here. I love Tay. She's my favorite woman on the roster, to be honest, but I just don't think that they're ready to give that belt to her. I think she'll probably get the belt after Rosa, to be honest. But I think that 1, she needs more time. 2, they're not ready to take the belt off Britt yet. And 3, I think that belt is going to Rosa at either Revolution or something like that. But I'm excited for this match. I'm really happy for Tay to be in this position, and this is going to be a strong match for Britt. She really like shows out when she's on pay-per-view, like we saw in that match with Chris, and when she has a spotlight, like with Ruby also. So I'm excited that Rosa is also involved in this feud as well now.
JJ agrees with you. It's his favorite wrestler to watch when it comes to squash matches. But anyway, what about you, Carissa? What are you thinking?
I mean, it's already predictable as is, but I believe having Tay being the #1 contender for the title, I think she's gonna be able to showcase, what she hasn't been able to showcase when she was in NXT, and then AEW, she was able to showcase some of her talents, but not a lot. So I think since this is a title match on the pay-per-view, and it's for it's on.
Is this her first pay-per-view match also? Yeah. Okay.
I think so. Now,
yeah.
Other than like pre-show, she was in about. Wasn't she in one of the women's casino battle royales?
Yeah,
maybe
she was in the casino. I mean, that was on the pay-per-view, but she wasn't in.
That was the pre-show.
It was a pre-show. I think they popped out on the pre-show.
Yeah, so I think she's gonna like showcase.
No, they moved that to the main card because Ruby debuted on the main card, and then they put Jungle Boy with it was like a 10-man tag. Jungle
You're right.
Boy.
Yeah, you're right. They moved it. They moved it because that was it was All Out. I was there for that one too. I forgot. Yeah, they shuffled that whole thing around. So I can't keep track of stuff when I'm there half the time because I'm all types of distracted. But all right, so you guys both are going with Britt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. And I agree with you that I don't think it's time to take the belt off her. I think probably Thunder Rosa. I agree with you on that one. But I love that. This is gonna be a good match, I think, because Ty's shown so much improvement too. I mean, the more that they've done with her.
Here's my thing: before Thunder Rosa, it was Big Swole that had the big feud with Britt. So
don't you talk about my Big Swole.
I don't understand why she hasn't been showcased on Dynamite. I mean, probably because of health issues, but I really wish she was the one to dethrone Britt at Revolution because that was the first feud before Thunder Rosa came into the picture. So I just don't understand why.
I think Big Swole needs that TBS belt. Oh my God, I'm booking it. Take the TBS belt off of Jade with Big Swole. Period. End of story.
I like that too. So there we go. See, then everybody works out happy. So But I guess we're going on a push with that one. We all three think the champ retains. I think Leo agrees with us as well. Leo says Britt Baker wins. As much as I love Tay Conti, she's one of my favorite women on the roster. They are going in the direction of Britt versus Thunder Rosa. He agrees with this as well.
Yep.
So yeah, all right. So yeah, we're all that. So we go next. Let's do the World Championship Eliminator Tournament Finals. Danielson and Miro. Let's do that one next. Carissa, what do you think? Let's hit you out the gate on this one.
I mean, I love Bryan. I love Miro. This is gonna be a tough one. I believe
this is hard.
I'm gonna say Bryan wins this because I mean, I know he won't win the title, but like him challenging for the title, and especially because it's AEW, and you know he's familiar with certain people on the roster, but he's never. I don't think he's ever faced Hangman Adam Page in like a Ring of Honor or a PWG or whatever. And I think that matchup is going to be match of the year when he wins. So I'm going with Bryan.
All right.
Okay. I got Miro. I feel like they wanted a heel for face Page, which is why they were gonna have Moxley win. I would have predicted Moxley if Moxley was here too. But I think since it's his first defense, they're gonna want somebody that doesn't take chairs away from him because Bryan would take like some of his pop and some of his reactions away from him because they're both really strong faces. So I think they need a heel so it can be an easy boo for Miro. And cheers for Page. Honestly, I had Miro taking the belt off Page as a part of my prediction, like at like Winter is coming or something like that. I kind of want to see Miro be the one to take it off him, or MJF was the other option I had. Not in the next town, not the same week, but like a little bit down the road. I don't think Page is going to have a long run. We've seen the other champions have long runs, and I don't think that Page necessarily needs one. One, and two, you kind of do need some shorter term champions to kind of start to push other people over, because right now, if you look at the pecking order, if you look at Bryan and you set him right up to face for the world title, people are gonna be like, I was here, where's my shot? And that's gonna kind of what's gonna start to happen a little bit. So just being aware of that, I went with Miro.
All right, and it looks like Leo agrees with you. He says that Miro, here's why, because they kind of want to keep a heel versus face dynamic. That's his thoughts on that. Now, I myself am agreeing with JJ. I am going to go Danielson right here because I think Miro is just because of his promo where it's like he was saying that this will be what he does to get back in God's good grace. If he wins this, I would get back in God's good graces, all that stuff. I think he's going to fail again. I think he's going to lose, and he's going to have more of these like, what have I done wrong? And have these like those type of promos until he finally does what he needs to do. But yeah, I'm going with Danielson on this one, and then he'll have his turn chance. I don't know if he's going to beat Page, but I think that
I hope he doesn't.
I hope he doesn't too, because I think that'll be if Page can go over Bryan Danielson in his first like real defense, then it just solidifies him as a like legitimate champion and is like one of your. Well, I hate to say like he's not a homegrown product because he was in Ring of Honor before he did his stuff elsewhere, but like you know what I mean, like champion to so I don't know. That's where I go with that. I don't think he beats Danielson down the road, but I definitely think that's what they will build towards the next pay-per-view being the match will be Danielson and Hangman. But he could, like, if he does lose, it could be, I wouldn't have him lose cleanly. I'd have him lose with like some kind of like just, cheap finish where somebody interferes or something like that. That way he saves, the fact that he didn't just have a one-off, like, one defense and done or whatever. But anyway. Who knows? I'm not a booker, man. I don't know. Let's see. So that's what we think there. Let's see what somebody else here, what we got, and see who agrees with us here. Matt thinks Page deserves a long run, more than a month, since they spent 2 years. I kind of agree on you there. That's why I think they at least gets one defense, through the next pay-per-view, hopefully. Because they spent 2 years building up to it, and it would suck just to have it in. But, they don't have pay-per-views once a month. That's that WWE mindset. Right. We got a pay-per-view every month. So it'd be at least 4 months before the next pay-per-view. I don't think you have him lose at like Dynamite or a Rampage and drop the belt like that. Let's see. Drew thinks Bryan loses and Punk will be the guy to take it off Page. And then Eddie, who wins a Full Gear, dethrones Punk. That's what Drew thinks.
I can't wait till we get to that part because I got lots to say about Eddie.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So yeah. We'll get to that. We're getting there to the Eddie stuff. Let's see what we have next. What's the next match? I lost my notes already. Sorry. I'm so organized, guys. You're getting the hang of this. All right, the next match. What do we have? Let's do the street fight. The Minneapolis street fight. The Inner Circle. Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara, and Santana Ortiz versus American Top Team, which is Men of the Year, Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky, and then the MMA guys of Junior Dos Santos, Andrei Arlovski, and American Top Team founder and number one member, Dan Lambert. All right, what do you think is going to happen on this one, guys?
I think that there's gonna be some crazy spots. I definitely see Santana and Arlovski mix it up a lot because when Inner Circle were announcing the members of American Top Team that was gonna face them for a full year, he called out Arlovski, and that dude can throw a punch, can knock you down, can submit you. I don't follow a lot of MMA, but I've seen some clips. Dos Santos, one punch, you're out.
Dude, I love MMA. I'm a huge fan. I watch pretty much every UFC show, and I've followed most of these guys. A lot of these guys, like, Arlovski's been around a while, Dos Santos too. But they like you said, they're legends in the sport, so that's going to be fun. I like this. I like it. A lot of people are hating on it, like that they're bringing them in and it's taking away spots from other people. But I think it's just getting a lot of, you're getting recognized by other sports outlets because you have legitimate combat sports that are not scripted wrestling. So they're going to be, people focusing on this pay-per-view because you're using them and what comes from that. So it's a good marketing tool to get more people to watch your pay-per-view and to cover it, other sports outlets and ESPN and places like that. Anyway, what do you think, Jaychele? Who do you think's going to win this one?
Carissa, did you say who you wanted to win? Or who you thought was going to win?
Oh, sorry. I thought you did.
Inner Circle's winning this.
Okay. I have the Inner Circle too. Fingers crossed, this is the end of the feud. Whoever, probably Sammy will pin Dan Lambert, and that'll be it. I hope Paige Van Zant gets to punch Jericho. I shouldn't be rooting for her, but I really hope she just punches him in the face, and she can do it because it's a street fight. I would love to see Masvidal come back. I don't know if that's going to happen or not.
I saw today that his fight was off.
Yeah, I did see that too.
So that makes me think he might be there. Yeah, so he might be there instead to do something else since he can't actually compete. He might be there to, do something.
I mean, the only way that AT&T could win is if Masvidal screws Jericho or something like that. Otherwise,
that was where I was going with my booking of this. So that's you're reading into what I think. So yeah, I'll get to that in a second. Let's see what you think.
Honestly, I wish they didn't include Lambert in the street fight. I kind of wanted Austin Vanderford to be in the match
or get another female and put Paige in.
I mean, AEW doesn't do a lot of intergender
they said they wanted to stay away from that. I think.
Well, I want a mixed. I mean, we can't do a mixed tag if it's a street fight.
Yeah, since it's a street fight and they're all over the place, it'd be intermingling. But so you said Inner Circle, Carissa, and both of you guys went Inner Circle.
Yeah,
I'm going against the grain. American Top Team's taking this one, and if Masvidal isn't the one that throws and hits that knee on Jericho, and then Dan Lambert gets the pin. That's what's going to happen. Dan
No,
Lambert's going to get the
please.
pin. That's what's going to happen here. Dan Lambert's going
And
to
then
get the
they're
pin.
not
It's going to be.
and they're gonna be
It's
on
not
my
going to
TV
end.
again.
It's not going to end. He's going to continue to be with Men of the Year. It's going to keep happening. But yeah, JJ agrees with me, man. We're on point, buddy. Me and you, Daniel Lambert pins Jericho. That's going to happen.
Did you guys just read the stress that came over my face?
I
just
saw
felt
it.
so much stress in my body.
See, that means he's doing his job because everybody, you're supposed to hate Dan Lambert. You're supposed to hate him. And
I don't
obviously
hate
it
Dan
works.
Lambert. I hate Chris Jericho in this feud, and the fact that there are so many people who have so much potential being held back in this feud, and it makes me so upset.
Yeah.
Oh,
but yeah, I'm going to go against the grain just to try to keep it mixed up here. But yeah, I think top team takes this one. And I want my dude Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. I want my guys to get something here. They need a pay-per-view win. At least they got a match finally instead of just being in the, like last time they were in the suite across from me. I could see them when they were doing their little promo at All Out. So at least they're on the show.
And they lost at Double or Nothing too, right? They lost to Sting and Darby.
Sting and Darby. So
yeah,
they need. I want them to get their moment here and have their bad guys over the heels here, or the heels shine over the good guys in this one. I think so. But I don't know if Masvidal shows up. I would love for him to, especially since, like JJ says right here, that he's no longer at the next UFC show due to injury. So. Yeah, I hope he shows up. I like that. I like it a lot. I think it'll be good, and that way it kind of saves face for the wrestlers too to have cheating to win, and they still couldn't get the job done without their outside interference and all that. So I'm gonna go against you guys. So we got 2-1 on that one, and that carries us to the next one. Let's go with the tag team championship match. Let's go right into that one. We got Lucha Brothers, Penta El Zero Miedo, and Rey Fenix against FTR. Dax Harwood.
Can I guess who you're choosing?
Oh, it's not a doubt. It's not a choice. It's not even a choice. I think I would be my honorary FTR status would be taken away if I ever fucking went against my boys. But yeah, that's not even. You don't even need to come to me on that one. FTR, write it down, circle it, boom, boom. What do you guys think?
Lucha Bros to retain the titles because I don't think now is the right time for them to lose those titles as they already lost the AAA tag titles, which upset me. Oh, just a tad. But
don't get me hot.
They're gonna win this, and I think their next opponents have to be Pride and Powerful.
Thank you, and they can take the belts. End of story. Okay.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want to see. I'm not. I don't. This is where I always get torn. Like I said, I don't necessarily want Lucha Brothers tag title run to end because they just got the belts. But I can't not go against my boys. So, yeah. But what do you think? What's your thoughts on it?
I have the Lucha Bros, obviously. Yeah. I think this could be the match of the night, to be real, since they're on a pay-per-view. They have time now. I think that all of them, they're super workers. It's gonna be great. If they don't make this a match on Dynamite, I wonder if Andrade and Black and Pac and Cody are going to be involved some way somehow if they don't have their own match, or even like the Pinnacle or something like that. Because I know that they kind of been keeping them away, but playing with MJF and all of that stuff. But I still have a tiny amount of doubt because you honestly never know what would happen with FTR. I thought the AAA match was just like, oh, they're winning. Like it's like no ifs, ands, or buts, and they took those belts. So. I'm not sure. I still think that they're going to lose the belts to Proud and Powerful, like Carissa said, like I've been talking about nonstop for the past 2 months. So,
yeah. So let's see. Matt points out, I didn't forget. I just badly and always go with my boys and my heart and my friends instead of my brain. So yeah, it's not that I forgot they don't do short title runs, but I'm going to justify how it might work in my head to go with what you guys said. So we got to unify the FTR wins, then we unify the titles, and then Santana and Ortiz end up being the ones that they run that back for the belts and be the ones that take the belts off FTR again, and then you got Santana and Ortiz can go to AAA and defend the AAA titles or whatever. And
that's what I thought they should have did instead of. But this is because they're in their circle feud. They can't do this. They can't let them go fight for the AAA titles. So
yeah, they can get there down the road. That's why we got to let some FTR. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But,
I'm going with FTR, even though it's not going to happen. Probably I got to go with FTR.
FTR is scheduled to go to Mexico pretty soon for taping. So
yeah, they're going with
they
50,
could probably
I think.
lose the titles over there to one of the teams.
True. Yeah, that's true. See, but like I said, I can't go against my guys. That's why I always end up losing these. So yeah, we're you guys are in agreement on that one, I think, and I'm split. But what about the Darby Allin with Sting versus MJF? And I'm pretty assuming he's got Wardlow with him because you always have your heater with you if you're MJF. Where are we at on that one, guys? Who do you think's going to come out?
I'm gonna go with Darby.
Oh, I got MJF.
MJF.
Ooh.
That man. I mean, that man knows how to work a mic.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to do promos, but I think Darby just shuts him up once and for all.
I have MJF because, okay, this might sound weird because he's so young, but I think Darby can take a loss and not get hurt too bad right now. Even though it's 2 pay-per-view losses back to back, he's still gonna look strong. He's Darby and he has Sting. MJF is very far on his way to the top. He has to win a belt very soon, I think, in my opinion. I think they can come back to this and Darby can get the win eventually, but I think MJF is going to take this right now. And they both lost in the last pay-per-view, so it's kind of hard either way. But I think this is going to be a great match storytelling-wise because MJF can tell a story within a match, and so can Darby. I just wish that it wasn't the situation going in that they both had lost the last pay-per-view. But I'm very excited for this match, and I still have MJF. So.
All right, you're split there. And to go against the grain with who I've been almost sided with the whole time, JJ thinks it's going to be Darby Allin. I disagree, buddy. I think it's MJF. I'm going with you, Jaychele, on that one. I think MJF, because I think Darby Allin doesn't need the win as much as MJF does, I think, here. I think with as much shit talking MJF has done, and he's lost some big matches there lately too. So I think he kind of needs some momentum to go somewhere here. So I'm going to go with MJF over Darby because, like you said, I think Darby's going to have Sting. He can win. He doesn't have to have a clean win, and it still doesn't hurt. It doesn't. I don't know. I don't think it'll be a clean finish because MJF's involved, and I think it'll still benefit him more than it would hurt Darby to take the loss there. But I don't know. This is a hard one to tell, like you said, with both of them being fresh off loss. I don't know. That's the one that I would probably flip a coin for and just see. And I think Anthony agrees. He says this is the hardest match to predict, but I think MJF, because he constantly brings up he's not been beaten without shenanigans, and that's kind of what I was getting at too. I think it's So anyway,
I would like to see the betting odds on this match because I bet that they're probably pretty close. I saw them for I think the tie match, and they were very far off, and same for AT&T in a circle. I'm pretty sure they were kind of far off too. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to keep more track of that next time when we do these to see what. I always forget to pull up betting odds, and I always suck finding them too because sometimes you only find them for like 2 matches, and I'm like, where do they have the whole card?
For all the matches except Miro and Bryan. I didn't get to look at them, but that's what they had.
Nice. All right, let's see. I think here's the one that you're excited for. What do you think here with the CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston? I think this is probably the one we're going to give a lot of time to talking to that in the main event. So let's. Who wants to start out with this one? Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Let's hear it.
Honestly, I really want Eddie Kingston to win. I mean, I love that man. His promo skills are fantastic.
Yep.
The way he tells a story in the ring, I mean, that man needs to get the win. It's been 15 years worth of a feud with him and Punk and all these other people. Like, I really want him to win. I mean, that's my homie. He's from Yonkers. I'm from Queens, so it's like I just win it. And I think after the match with Kingston and Punk gets his first loss, I kind of want Kenta to come back to AEW. He called him out after winning the title from Tanahashi. So
I saw that.
And he lives in America, so he can pop up.
Yeah, he's in Orlando, right?
Yeah, but I think he wants to move to like Arizona. Yeah, he said that. He said it on a Twitch stream with Chase Owens a couple weeks ago.
That's my boy. I should have paid attention to that one. Chase is my guy. Like, I've known Chase since he was like 18 years old. That's my dude. We used to ride when he was starting out. I used to ride the roads with him until right before he got signed with New Japan. Now he's too busy for that, and he's always over there. But now he just went back over there. He was home for like a week, and he's back over there for the rest of the year. So he's Yeah, that's my guy, man. I talk to Chase constantly, so yeah, that's right. He was pushing that stream, and I forgot about it. I didn't pay attention to it and watch, but that'd be good to see. I'd like that. But yeah, so you went with who? Did you say? You said Eddie Kingston. You went with Kingston. What about you,
I got
Jaychele? What do you
Punk.
think? You got Punk. All right, let's hear it.
Very sadly, but I do have Punk. I think they're gonna put Eddie into this like Page like arc. I think I mentioned this before that like he's not winning the belt yet, but like he's going to, and that moment is gonna be so glorious. I don't know if it's gonna be the world title. I doubt it. I don't know how long Eddie has left, and I know that there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be before him if they do that. So I think maybe the TNT title would be great, or even the tag belts with Moxley when he comes back. Yeah, like they just said, Eddie doesn't really necessarily need the win. I would like to see it. His promos have made me cry. His article, like the what is it called? The Players Tribune made me cry. The video, that 2-minute countdown video, made me cry. Eddie is so good at getting you in touch with your emotions, and he makes everything so real. But I think that Punk's loss, when it eventually does happen, can put someone younger over. And I don't think Eddie necessarily needs that. So I think if we're looking at somebody like, once again, here's my bias, Ricky Starks. If Ricky Starks were to beat Punk, that would be huge for Ricky, and it could put a rocket launcher on him. But I think if Eddie does win, Punk has to turn heel here. Whenever Punk's first loss, this is kind of when I'm expecting for him to turn heel. And even if Punk does win, Kenta could come out and challenge him after that and be his next challenger. So I think either way we could see Kenta. Because I think that they have to have some surprises in their back pocket for this pay-per-view. They always do. So
speaking of surprises, I have a feeling tonight on Dynamite we could possibly get Okada or Ishii to pop up. Because remember, if you saw the video that they uploaded this morning on YouTube, Tony Schiavone heavily mentioned Chaos.
Yeah, why would he mention that? He's dropping breadcrumbs, man. That's what they do.
And then on Twitter, I think they mentioned they were promoting the contract signing for Omega and Page, and they said equals chaos.
Yeah.
And then Tony Khan was talking about Okada this afternoon on Busted Open. So.
And both of those guys aren't. They're not in the tournament that starts this weekend, right?
Yeah, and Okada's doing a U.S. tour now, so.
Yeah, so they're not in the tournament that's running over in Japan. They're both open for I agree with you there. We're gonna get some of that, I think, somewhere. At least one.
We could probably get Okada, Ishii. Who knows? Maybe Will Ospreay, Kenta.
Ospreay's he's in England right now, isn't he?
No, he's in the U.S.
Is he in the U.S. right now?
He's coming to Queens, I believe, tomorrow. He has a match against at House of Glory.
That's right. That is coming up. I saw that he was doing some Rev Pro stuff, and I couldn't remember the dates. I don't have all my notes in front of me today, but yeah.
He's doing a show. He's doing the House of Glory thing with Red, and Rocky is also doing one.
Carissa is a walking encyclopedia right now.
Yeah. I'm glad somebody's paid attention, because it's definitely not usually me. But yeah, we have Rocky tonight, right?
Against Bryan.
That's right. So we got one for Punk, one for Eddie Kingston. So this is where I'm going to disappoint somebody, because this means somebody's going to lose, because whoever I'm picking is probably going to win. But I'm going to go with CM Punk, because I don't think Eddie Kingston needs to win right here. I think that he can, like you said, CM Punk needs to, somebody younger probably be the one. But I think it's just, like I said the other night, I think it's the wording that Eddie said in his promo that I'm not here to win. I'm just here to fight you and beat your ass. So I don't think he necessarily has to win, because he doesn't really want to win. He can come back and do that later. But I think it's just more about beating the shit out of Punk and getting that like handshake moment or whatever they're going to have, where it's like he finally gets Punk's respect or whatever the fuck the whole purpose is. But yeah, I don't think he's going to win. I think it's more or less just to fight and just to get out some tension and years of frustration kind of match. And then maybe they keep going too. You know what I mean? So it's just started. This program just started. I don't know. Punk's been doing one-off matches, not really any programs. So maybe this is going to be a program that works for a little bit. Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to go see Punk on this one. I would love Eddie Kingston to win. Eddie's one of my favorites, so I would love for him to win. I just don't think that's what will happen on pay-per-view this weekend. So
I'm really excited for this match, though. I think because Punk has been like, as he's having more matches, like he's shaking those cobwebs off. And I think we're finally going to see him like able to put on like a pay-per-view. I mean, him versus Darby was pay-per-view worthy, but I feel like this is going to be his best showing so far, and Eddie is a perfect guy for him to get like rough and actually have like a brutal match with. So
yeah, I agree. So what we got left? The only one left is the world title match, right?
Ooh. Yeah.
I think everyone's.
we need to
in
all
agreement
be
on
in
this one.
agreement. Otherwise, I'm
I
gonna
think
get
we're all in
hot.
agreement
I'm
on
gonna
this
get
one.
mad.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've been saying this since before, like after Double or Nothing, like that. This is good. Full Gear. This is his pay-per-view. Full Gear is Hangman Page's pay-per-view. It's named after him. It's from the BTE segment, their skit that he did, being Full Gear ready. This is his pay-per-view. He's gonna win. This is like when you had DX or whoever won the title in your house, DX, and The Rock won the world title, the Rock Bottom pay-per-view. It's the same thing. He's gonna win at Full Gear. That's no doubt in my mind. That's what's going to happen. It's been 2 years of storytelling to get the belt to him on the show name for him. It's too. And we'll get the moment probably with Dark Order lifting him up on his shoulders. His new best friends. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's that moment. All the heel shit that happened that you're upset about before, you're going to forget about it because Hangman finally will have the confetti, probably all that good stuff. We'll need that moment. I think
some purple confetti would be nice. I hope they let him ride out on a horse, like he did before. They need to. I don't know how to make it happen, but if they could let him ride out a horse, like when the Lucha Bros got their crowning moment with like the entrance and everything like that, I need that.
But here's my thing: if he were to ride in a horse, they have the two tunnels, one for the heels and one for the faces. I've seen what the Target Center kind of looks like because I know WWE has done stuff over there at that venue, but I don't know exactly, where.
I don't know either, but if I know one thing about Tony, if he wants something, he'll make it happen. So if Tony wants a horse, there's gonna be a horse.
Yeah, they had it before. It's just winter. It's cold.
Oh,
you never know.
They had the horse for
I was there. I don't remember. Was it Chicago?
No,
There's been a horse before.
He came into the arena riding a horse one time. It was either
exactly.
Double
or Nothing last year.
Or was it the one in Vegas? It was a Double or Nothing. No, because he was in the Battle Royale, the Joker.
No, it was the one during the pandemic. It was the first one. The first one during the pandemic.
No, there was one in an arena with like fans there because I remember seeing the video footage of them like getting the horse into the
Are you
trailer.
Talking about the Stadium Stampede, Carissa?
Yeah,
he definitely had one there, but
with him in an actual arena.
Like in an arena with fans. I was at the show. That's why I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was All Out in Chicago.
If somebody in the chat knows, can you let us know?
Yeah, it was main event of All Out in Chicago 2019. I was there. I was at that one. I knew I was there. I was like, I was there. I saw it because I was looking at the horse coming out. I just couldn't remember which show it was. But yeah, I also agree with Matt here that Paige is going to be the first to kick out the one-winged angel. We're going to think that it's over. He's actually gonna lose. He hit the one-winged angel. No one's ever kicked out of it, and then Paige kicks out. That's what's gonna happen too. I think that's.
I'm okay if Kenny gets pinned without him kicking out also, because just like I'm thinking with Punk, that could put somebody else over. I mean, if Paige wins, it's gonna be big no matter what. Him kicking out is gonna be the cherry on top. If they don't need that cherry, they can give that to somebody else and let somebody else kick out of that move.
I just think with their history being the former tag champs and then friendship and the whole elite group, that it just means that much more to have Hangman be the one to do it. You know what I mean? After all the uphill battle of him getting his confidence and being to this point that's going to be what he needs to do. It's like,
what do you guys
when all the
think
chips were down, he still can't be kicked. He still overcomes,
Yeah. What do you guys think is going to happen after this? Do you think the Bucks and Cole are gonna start to turn on Omega? Is Omega gonna like leave and like take a break or something like that? What do you guys think is gonna happen after this?
Are you saying something similar to what Leo thinks here, that some kind of swerve happens?
Oh no, not a swerve. I mean like after on the next Dynamite. Like, is this where we start to see Cole take the Bucks away? Like, is this where Omega's? You think they stay together?
They ride that out. They just got that trademarked. They just got Superkliq trademarked. A couple months ago. So they haven't even really ran and milked that merchandise cash cow for what it's worth yet. So they'll ride that out for a while. Long-term storytelling, you know what I mean? We gotta get this. We got a lot more places to go with this before it eventually parts ways, My thoughts on it anyway. Let's see what else. Matt thinks Kenny's getting kicked out of the Elite.
That's what I was trying to say. That's what I'm thinking is happening. I think they're kicking him out.
And he thinks he's going to take some time off. But that could easily happen too. Or he could just take time off because he loses. You know, he could lose and then just disappear for a while. I think Cole is going to be the new
leader. That's what I'm banking on. Is Cole's going to be the new leader. They can even, oh my God, if they want to torture Paige, have Cole take the belt off of Paige later on if they want to continue with that storyline.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Kenny can, I mean, we can have Kenny leave even without like some kind of him getting kicked out. He can just take time off because he just got beat and he doesn't have to show up for a few weeks, you know, without any real explanation other than just like it was a hard match and the champs or the former champ's not there. Just saying he was beat up and just gone that way. But Dynamite tonight will be fun. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff that we'll see a lot more, I think, once Dynamite comes down tonight too.
I forgot. He's gonna lose 2 titles actually. He's gonna lose the one in Full Gear. And then he's eventually gonna lose the one in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's facing what's his name? Vikingo.
Yeah. That's probably gonna be the guy that takes him off of him.
I mean, I don't see Omega having longer reign with that title because they're gonna eventually need it in Mexico because there's a lot of people coming to AAA already. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent that's free like right now, so they can definitely use that belt back down there. I agree with you, but yeah, I think Vikingo or however you pronounce it is going to be the guy that takes. I'd heard that talked about too when everybody was upset about Andrade not being the guy. And it's like, why would you do the same thing? It's the same thing. Why would you want Andrade to take the belt when he's not a CML or a AAA guy?
No, because I saw that that match live when somebody was airing it on a Twitch stream.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it live. I was like, I really wanted Andrade to win the title because
that was the plan before. It was the plan in July or something.
They were gonna have Andrade win, but I think it was Tony or Conan or whoever it was that said, "Oh, keep it on Kenny for a little bit longer."
It was Tony.
But so I just want to see Kenny lose the title in Mexico as well, so he can have the 2-3 months off and then come back, recharge, and then get his revenge on whoever, whether it's a Superkliq, whether it's Adam Page, whether it's Cody, we can bring up that rivalry back.
Yeah.
Or even better, they can bring Kota Ibushi and reunite the Golden Lovers.
Oh my God! Please. Please give me more moments to cry about.
Leo says that Omega and Cole can leave and reform Mount Rushmore with Owens, but wasn't that the Young Bucks? It was the Young Bucks.
Yeah. When is that? Owens. That's January. He's up in January, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Dynamite's
I saw somewhere. I don't remember who it was, but they were like they need to give Adam Cole like multiple options. Like they could either put him with like. It was Mount Rushmore, I think, and then there was also the Undisputed Era, the original Undisputed Era. If they bring in Kyle and Bobby and put them together and be like, which one are you going to choose, and do a storyline like that also.
Yeah, that would be fun too. You know what I mean? So, like you said, it's long-term storytelling. So we can wait and let this Superkliq thing ride out a little bit longer. We don't have to have that breakup at this pay-per-view or right afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We need to let that ride out a little bit more. Merchandising, we got to sell those shirts or whatever the hell their plan is with the trademark, But tonight, what we got tonight? Let's just do a little Dynamite preview. What we have already announced, we've got the Rocky Romero and Danielson match, right?
Yep.
What else was there? There was
Lee Moriarty and Matt Sydal versus Dante Martin and Leo Rice, and I'm so excited.
That's gonna be a banger.
Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker, and Reba versus
Rebel, not Reba.
Thunder Rosa. Yes. Wait, Thunder Rosa.
Anna Jay and Tay Conti.
Yeah. I'm drawing a blank.
Yes, those three will be fun. And there was something else I saw too.
I'm wearing my my Queen Slayer shirt.
I got an NXT shirt on.
I have. This is actually my first merchandise from AEW that I got at Hot Topic. So I have this one. I have a Zelina Vega, and then I have a Sasha Banks shirt from Foot Action.
I have this. I had a Velveteen Dream shirt I had to burn. I have a CM Punk shirt I cut up. I I have The Fiend, which is wow. I just have all the merch from people who aren't here anymore.
Yeah.
I had Bryan Danielson. Oh yeah. Oh great.
Yeah, I had to look. I was wearing a shirt that's canceled too. I'm not even gonna bring it out and tell you what it is underneath my hoodie. But yeah, I got stacks and stacks of wrestling shirts. I get 2 a month from the Pro Wrestling Crate, so it's just like half the time I don't even.
Oh yeah, I want to get the AEW crate. I think I'm gonna do it.
I missed this one too. That's the second one. They sold out before I got the before I could buy it. So they only do like 4 of those a year or 3 of them a year. So you got to get in when it gets.
They're quarterly.
And
yeah.
I actually had to get this at a Hot Topic because they do sell AEW and PW t-shirts.
They do.
You'd have to order them so they can have it in the store because they don't sell them. Like they don't.
Some of them do. I went.
They have like mock shirts and Lucha Bros shirts and stuff.
I bought Chase Owens's Bullet Club shirt at a Hot Topic. I drove to Tennessee to buy it. Speaking of Chase, I forgot because I knew where it was. I looked up to see which one it was at, and it was at one in like 45 minutes. From
I want to get Moxley's book. I really want to get it. I think I'm going to do it.
Same.
I don't like to read that much, but
I've read some excerpts from it, like a couple pages that people have posted, and it looks really good. So I wanted to. I'll probably pick that up when I get back from Minneapolis this weekend. But,
I think we're missing a match also.
On it's already been announced on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, on Dynamite.
Oh, Dynamite. Yeah, there was another one too. I can't remember. Pac and Pac and on Andrade, right?
No.
No, it's Pac and what is it? Dax and Pac. That's right.
Shit, gonna cancel you, Cassidy.
Well, yeah, that's okay. We'll talk about that later. We'll run back to that. Yeah, no, that'll be good, man. Dax, I watched. I think when I was at NXT, I think he did his Samoa Joe's. Was it Samoa Joe's first match or somebody's first match was against Dax at NXT when I was there too before they really got the revival tag team going. So you don't get to see a lot of Dax singles stuff, man. But like this will be fun tonight. I'm looking forward to that. Dynamite's gonna be a good go home Dynamite. They're always usually pretty good, but I think we get a lot of good leads into the storylines for the pay-per-views and stuff. And I think Friday will really get us everybody going too. I'm excited. I won't be around Friday. You guys are gonna have to hold the fort down for me from tomorrow night through Monday night because I'm gonna be all over the place. I don't know how much availability I'll have all weekend, so you guys are gonna have to cover for me while I'm gone. But yeah, let's see what else we got. Rampage. For Rampage, you got that tonight. Talk about them. We'll see what I'm sure they'll announce matches
Rampage
tonight.
Isn't announced, which is unusual.
They're doing it tonight. They're announcing.
Yeah, I was gonna say they'll announce all that tonight during the show because
what's his name? Tony Schiavone said on the video this morning. He said, all Rampage matches or segments, whatever, will be announced during Dynamite.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. We don't really know what to talk about with that, so we'll know tonight. You guys can cover that on your show with on the show later tonight with the guys. But I guess is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap this thing up, or is that about it?
I think we're good. I'm very excited. I feel like match quality wise, I think this might top the last pay-per-view for me. They can't really do with surprises because they can't bring back another Adam Cole, another Bryan Danielson, another Ruby Soho. But I'm still really excited for all these matches, and I think we have a few match of the year contenders in this bunch.
Yeah, you don't have to load every show down with surprises. I think we'll get one. We might get one. You know, what I mean, they're gonna have something. You know, I think just to keep people that require surprises on every pay-per-view happy, something in some way, shape, or form. But I don't know. I agree with you. I think it's a really, really good card on paper. Probably, like you said, a lot of match of the year contenders on this. Just looking at paper, just looking at the card on paper, you're like, man, this is probably one of their better of the year, if not the best pay-per-view on paper. But we'll see how it goes, man. I always have a hard time like judging because most of them, like I said, I go to cover the shows there, so everything just seems so much better when you're live than when you're watching on TV. So I usually watch them back.
Okay, Cassidy.
No, man, it's fun. I'm excited. I'm a fan of this one. I'm not working the show. Like usually I have to go do the scrum. So this time I'm actually going to be sitting in there as a fan. I'm probably going to be drunk, yelling and making a fool of myself instead of sitting there trying to take notes and figure out stuff to ask for the scrum because that's what usually happens.
I need you to bury somebody right now. I need you to bury somebody. What is your bathroom break match?
Oh, it's for tonight on the pay-per-view already? Because there's probably going to be some stuff that we haven't talked about. But looking at the card right now, which match am I going to have room for? probably the Falls Count Anywhere match or the street fight, just because like I feel like I go there.
Street fight is mine.
I feel like I can go there and back because there'll be so much happening all over the place, and they'll probably be hard to pay attention to because there's going to be so much stuff everywhere that like the camera's not going to be able to pick it all up, and I'm going to be looking all over the arena, so I can probably run to the bathroom or back. It also just depends on where they fall too. Because if it's the opener, then if one of those is the opener, then now I can't go then. You know, have to because everybody's still going to be getting back to their seats. So you kind of have, I don't know. Bathroom breaks are kind of tough for me too because usually when I go in there and look, there's so many people that I'm like, nope, not waiting in line for 15 minutes to go to the bathroom. I waited in line for 45 minutes for water at Grand Slam for Kate and everybody. So I'm not probably gonna. I'll do it with water, but I'm not gonna wait for bathroom break. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But. Yeah, I'll hopefully get some footage filmed too for some stuff. I'm gonna try to do some vlog style, like parking lot, talking to people online, kind of edit that together of like at the shows if I can figure out how to edit videos and stuff like that.
If you don't know how to do it, you can send it to me and I can do it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But I'm just trying to do those probably for Rampage and for Full Gear, and I'm gonna do some Chops episodes. So I'm gonna try to get a bunch of content for the site this weekend, and I'm working on trying to get some interviews for everybody here too. I sent some emails out today to see if some availability's happening, so I can get you two started on that. But is there anything you guys want to promote, push, plug yourself, tell everybody where to find you? Let's do all that stuff to close this thing up. Who wants to start? I'll do it for you then. Carissa, tell us where to find you and everything.
You guys can find me on Twitter at CarissaL517. You guys can find me on my Instagram. At Carissa._. I am super close to 1,800 followers. So if you can, please get me to my goal. I'm on 1,787. That is over halfway. So please get me to my goal.
Do it. Put a tweet out too, and we'll all retweet it. That'll get you there real quick. Bam, bam.
Yes. That's all I have to plug in.
Are you doing Are you going to be doing any? Are you going to be doing any of the shows this week coming up with us? We got some more. I'm sure there'll be a Friday post show for Rampage. There's one tonight. I'm sure they'll be doing some. But have you talked to anybody about doing it yet? If not, we'll make sure we get you on some this week while I'm gone. But what about you? You're doing the one tonight, right, Jaychele?
Yeah, so I'm on the post show tonight for AEW Dynamite, which is at 10, right here on this YouTube channel. I'm writing all day, every day at bodyslam.net. So if you want to check out some of my articles and my editorials on there, you can do that as well. My username on Twitter is Jaychele Nicole. I tweet lots of random stuff on there. Sometimes I'll retweet my articles if you want to check those out as well. And yeah, just make sure you guys are subscribing and liking and commenting so we can get to 1,000 subscribers on here. I love doing these podcasts and these post shows with you guys. I'm very excited to be here, and I just want to thank you guys so much for having me.
No, I thank you. I'm so happy to have you both as part of the team. I really am. I've said that a lot this week, but I mean it. I think it's just you bring so much energy and positivity and just greatness to this whole project that I hope we really get going and get some wheels under us. And like I said, once we get to 1,000 followers, we can really get going. That's the goal. So we've got a lot in the last week since you guys have been with us. So I think we're going to keep going. I thank you so much. I can't do this without you guys, really, honestly. So, yeah, guys, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, it's rolling here at the bottom. Do that, subscribe, like this video, share it, do all that good stuff. You can find me on Twitter. It's right there on the screen, Casshole with 3 O's. Follow bodyslam.net for all your wrestling news, editorials. Jaychele's been killing it lately, man. She's just the workhorse writer. What were you calling yourself? You're true. I mean, you're killing it.
I'm the work
giving my man Oscar
writer.
a run for his money. Work rate writer. That's what it is. Yeah. Oscar's already worried you're taking his job. He's like, it's worried about his spot disappearing. So yeah, shaking it up on the ranks. But again, thank you so much for everything you guys have done. I really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah, this weekend, man, we'll have some fun. I hope everybody sticks around and keeps subscribed and tuned in. We'll have some good stuff for you. But guys, thanks. We'll see you guys soon. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.